Hello and welcome back to Computing with Corey. Today I'm going to teach you how to build a very simple web page, if you will. All it's going to be is an HTML document that will open up in a web browser, and it's the start of a website, which we will continue to be building in the future tutorials. But basics are first. What you're going to want to do is get yourself Notepad++, or you could just do this in Notepad itself. I prefer Notepad++. It's much more intuitive, and it's just all around better. It's a neat program. I'll provide a link in the description below, but once you've downloaded it and have it open, we're going to start. So first thing we're going to do is define the document. The doc type is an HTML document. Next, we are going to want to open and close the HTML object parameters. So inside of these greater than and less than symbols, which you'll be using a lot in HTML documents, we will open HTML, and then putting this slash there will be what we use to close the objects. So open, close, open, close. Very simple. Inside the HTML document, there are headers, and there's a body. And for now, that's all we're going to need. That's all we're going to use. And it's just going to be very, very simple for you. In the header, we'll make a title, and that's what you'll see in the banner bar of your web page. So we'll say first web page. You can title it whatever you want, doesn't really matter, but anything in between the open and closed title will appear in the banner bar. Now in the body, anything that appears in between the open and closed body will appear in the actual page of the web page. Here, we can say this is the body. And that's basically it. This is a very simple structure of the world's most basic HTML web page there is. So instead of, saving this and putting it on a web server or something like that, we're just going to save it to the desktop. You're going to want to save it with the file extension .html, and once you have that saved, Notepad++ will change the coloring of the open and close of all of the objects, just to make it easier for you to read when you want to develop later on. So that's what this made. This made this little Firefox document. Now I'm going to double click it, and it will open up your first web page. As I showed before, first web page is what appears in the banner bar because that's what you titled it as, and your body appeared right here. So inside the navigator bar, honestly I can't even think what that's called, but that is basically the link to the website. So if you had this hosted on WordPress or something like that, it'd be like yourblog.wordpress.com/website.html. That's the file extension you would see. But since this is local to your computer, it's not like anyone else is going to be able to see this unless they open up this file on your machine. So that was a very quick tutorial on how to create a basic HTML document. The next tutorial, I'll show you how to dress this up a little bit, add a little bit more to it, and we'll go from there. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and don't forget to like and subscribe.